Have I just made the best cookies in the world? Hi guys, so today we are doing chewy chocolate chip cookies. These are to die for. Are they the best in the world? You gotta try them out and let me know. But first of all, if you don't mind, I'll just do a little plug for the YouTube channel. So my name is Robert Kelly. I have been in the catering world for the past 24 years. And I've picked up a lot of tips and tricks along the way, and I'd love to share them with you guys. So that's what this channel is all about. Robert Kelly, Simple Cooking. Now I'd like to invite you into my home for these fantastic chewy chocolate chip cookies. Let's get started. For this recipe you're going to need 180 grams of soft brown sugar, 100 grams of caster sugar, 160 grams of butter, 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, 200 grams of chocolate drops, 240 grams of flour, half a tablespoon of baking powder, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence. First off, we're going to preheat our fan oven to 160 degrees. Then we're going to start melting our butter. Now that our butter is melted, it's time to mix together with the sugar. So we have our caster sugar, brown sugar, now it's time to mix in our egg and egg yolk. And then a tablespoon of vanilla essence. And then you just mix it till you get this beautiful creamy texture. And now it's time to add in our flour. So we're going to sieve our flour in. And our half teaspoon of baking powder. So I'm going to sieve in probably half at a time. We don't want to end up with clumps of flour in our mix. We add in the last of our flour. You can also add in half a tablespoon of salt if you like. It's quite nice in the mix as well. And now it's time for the star of the show, the chocolate drops. So I went for milk chocolate drops. The choice is yours. You can get white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, blocks of chocolate, grate it through it, chop it up different sizes. Whatever texture you'd like inside your cookies, it's entirely up to you. You can throw M&Ms into it, anything you like. It is entirely up to you. So, let's get these bad boys in. So now my mix is well and truly mixed together. All that flour is taken off the edges. If there's still some flour around the edges, get a spatula, just kind of scrape it down into it. And give it another little mix. Just make sure all that flour is well mixed in. Now, my arm is ready to fall off. But, here's another little trick or step if you want to take. So, if you want your cookies to be a little bit thicker, now is the time. Just put your mix into the fridge. Let the butter kind of set for about 30 minutes or that, and then you can scoop it into your tray. Or you can scoop it into your tray and put it into the fridge that way. It's up to yourself before baking. So we're going to bake these cookies at 160 degrees, like I said earlier, for about 10 to 12 minutes. Some people bring it to 15 to 17 minutes. It's entirely up to yourself, but these are a chewy cookie. So at the 10-minute mark, I'm going to check them. And if the edge is nice and crispy and golden, and the center isn't too soft, I'll take them out then, let them rest. And when you break them open, oh my God, chewy, chewy, chewy. So anyway, we'll get to that. So I don't have the patience to put them into the fridge for 30 minutes. So I'm going to scoop these bad boys out. So I have my baking tray here already lined with parchment paper. I have a small little ice cream scoop. The size of this scoop is up to yourself, but I tend to go for a little bit smaller because when you go to the bigger ones, they kind of spread out too much. They go really crispy and nearly overcooked on the outside and raw in the middle. So, but it's entirely up to yourself. You can play around with it. You know, if you get your temperatures, your oven right, your timing right, you know, your cookies will be perfect. But this is the way I like to do it. So, little scoop. I won't overfill it. I'll just clean off the edges. Nice little cookie into the middle of the tray, and that's it. So I'm going to do, I'll do 4, and we'll see how we get on. I'm not overly hungry today, so you know, we'll do 4. And also you can stick around to the end of the video. I'll show you how to save the rest of your mix, and it'll save you a lot of time when you want to cook cookies in the future. So stick around for that. So now I have my 4 cookies out in the tray, a nice little distance apart from each other. So you might notice I didn't put any salt into the mix earlier. So what I like to do is just a little touch of sea salt just on the top. I'm just going to press that in just a touch. Just gives you that lovely little flavour when you bite into it first at the end. So it's entirely up to yourself. You can put some like table salt through your flour and mix it all in that way. Or a touch of sea salt just cracked onto the top of them before you put them in the oven. That's the way I like to do it. But like I said, these are your cookies. You will find out the best way for you to do it. But anyway, that's the way I like to do it. So we're going to get these bad boys in the oven now. So while my cookies are in the oven, this is a great tip. So the batter that's left over, I scoop onto a tray, just like that. And now you can put them closer together and you put them into your freezer for a couple of hours just to let them set, or into the fridge, either, entirely up to yourself, but I find that the freezer is better. And then you put them into food bags once frozen, and whenever you get a craving for a cookie, take out how many you like, let them get to room temperature and put them in your oven for 10 to 12 minutes. So that's my little tip. Whip them out. Oh, God, I wish you could smell these. Oh my God. Absolutely incredible. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to let them cool down. As tempting as it is to eat them right now, let them cool down for about 5 minutes. Then we're going to put them onto a wire tray and give them another couple of minutes just to cool down, because they're a chewy cookie, so they'll just fall apart on you now. Listen, if you want to go for it, go for it, but trust me, just wait a couple of minutes. It's totally worth it. So it's been about 10 minutes now. Our cookies are on the cooling rack or wire tray, whatever you want to call it. So it's time. Oh, they're still chewy and soft. Oh my God. It's time to crack one open and see how chewy it is. So I'll try and get close here. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Chocolate's still melting. Yes! Oh! Have I just made the best cookies in the world? Listen, it's time for me to shut up now. Right, Okay. Sorry for me chewing into the mic, but oh, they are a chewy cookie. They are absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you could hear that little crunch. The outside is nice and crunchy. The inside is so chewy. Just look at that chocolate. Oh my God. Oh, listen. Thank you all for joining me in this little tutorial. Sorry, I can't stop eating them now. Right. Thank you all so much. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel. Lots more videos to come in January. This is my first video on this channel. I'm so glad. If you have made it this far, thank you so much. Please hit the subscribe button. Lots of more fantastic videos coming this January. Better than this one? Who knows? But definitely tasty. Please try this one. Please subscribe. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so much. Ciao.